Guys, Derrick Jaxn is really losing it. Or is he? Hello guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Eva, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. So today's video is going to be a chatty one. I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, as well as talking about the Derrick Jaxn situation. If you're on Instagram, you've probably heard about the Derrick Jaxn situation, about him cheating on his wife, about him not being loyal, and you know, it came as a shock, as a surprise to a lot of people, being that he's somebody who talks about loyalty all the time. So this is not going to be a tutorial of any sort. I'm just going to be doing my makeup and talking about it. I was going to do my makeup for a video that I'm about to shoot, and then I remember that, you know, I said I was going to talk about this, and I felt what better way to just include it into this video. And also because, yeah, I cannot keep myself, you know. It's not, when you're talking about men, when you're talking about relationship, it's not something you should put to your chest. You get what I mean? Yeah, so first off, we're going to be moisturizing. I'll be using this Clinique moisturizer. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. This is very hydrating, and my skin is in need of hydration at the moment. Okay, so I'll do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, so Derrick Jaxn, who is a relationship coach, released a video of him and his wife, an apology video, and that video triggered a lot of people. In fact, our Nigerian celebrities all came out, you know, condemning him and all sorts, even people abroad. Now he has reacted to that apology video with him and his wife as a third person, and you know, he's kind of degrading it to some extent, and I'm like, why would he do this?
And you know, they broke it home and the goldfish died and they never seen a marriage and all. He didn't do that. He just took accountability. But I hope he understands that all the accountability in the world is not going to rebuild broken trust. Not on a personal level, and even with the public that he's addressing. Like, even his most loyal supporters at this point will probably have a raised eyebrow from this point forward whenever he wants to condemn another man for something like this, and rightfully so. So
why would he now give us another reaction to, you know, irritate people the more? And I just feel like he knows what he's doing, and I feel like this, truth be told, was a very clever marketing move. This is just PR, and that's all it is. Okay, so I will be defining my brows with this Grwm Beauty in My Skin concealer. Sorry if I'm looking this way, my mirror is down this way. Okay, usually after now I would go in with my face primer, but I'm not going anywhere with this makeup, so I'm just going to skip that and go straight into my foundation. And my foundation is, as always, the Black Opal Even True Liquid Flawless Foundation. I just apply it on this Real Techniques brush. Now I'm going to spray my face with this Grwm Beauty Seal-It spray. I'm going to blend the foundation with this Grwm Beauty angled foundation brush. I feel like everything I'm using here is all Grwm Beauty. So whatever is left on the brush is what I use on my forehead, because I don't like applying too much on my forehead. Okay. Now we're going in with the same Grwm Beauty concealer in the shade 045 that I used to define my brows, and I'm using this to conceal under the eyes. I forgot to wet my beauty sponge. My beauty sponge is also from Grwm Beauty, so I'm just going to use the makeup fixing spray to try to make it wet. Specifically, men in this part of the world, when they are called out, you know, for being unfaithful, they tend to benefit more than the women, especially when it comes to, you know, the social media spotlight. What I mean by this is, yes, Derrick is being condemned everywhere, but do you know that he has gained 200,000 followers on Instagram? He also has a book out, I think, that he's trying to promote about cheating or whatever, I believe. I don't follow him, you know. There's just a lot of people saying this online. Obviously, he has seen the attraction that he has gained from, you know, the initial video that he dropped. Therefore, I believe that, you know, he wants to re-trigger people, so it gets him more reaction, gets him more, you know, boosts, more conversation. And what this leads to is more sales, and more sales equals more money in his bank account. So I think that's exactly what's happening here, and that's what I'm gaining from this whole, you know, Derrick situation. Because you cannot be so dumb, you cannot be so stupid to be so unbothered that, you know, about how you're treating the situation. You know, of course he did say he was sorry, and he takes full responsibility and no one else to be blamed except him. But it just seemed from this video, the way he was, you know, just clenching my girl's hand, it just felt like she was forced. It just felt like she wasn't comfortable. She wasn't happy to be there. Personally, I think this is all PR moves. If you are into content creation, if you're into, you know, the business side of Instagram, then you would understand what I'm saying. He's gaining more followers, he's making more sales. He has just released a book at the same time as this video. Come on, it can't be mere coincidence. It cannot be mere coincidence. I just feel like something else is at play here. You get what I mean? Because I don't think he's that dumb enough to do something like this and not know that he's going to get a lot of backlash. Derrick Jaxn has gained 200,000 new followers, and his wife she has only gained 5,000 new followers since the apology video, and the majority of her comments are people telling her to leave, or at the very least, you know, seek therapy. For me, I think she needs to leave as soon as possible. It just seems that guy, he seems to me like a ticking time bomb. The speaking in third person, it was just so bizarre. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
And I also thought it was very intriguing how he brought in God at the end. You know, I don't really hear him speak like that. So, you know, do it God's way or else it's going to fail. Now, if I saw that a couple of years ago, I honestly would have called BS. I honestly would have been like, nah, dude, like, you can't use God as a scapegoat.
I mean, he had his wife on that video looking like some house help. Mind you, she has never been in any of his previous videos. Have you seen her Instagram lately? Have you been to the wife's Instagram page lately? This man has completely broken his wife. She went to the point of saying she was this close to snapping. She even went as far as saying she felt so jealous, and she started to hate her own daughter because she was dark-skinned and she looked like the, you know, the kind of girls that the husband was messing with. She would, you know, obsess about the women and she would try to copy them, but it was never enough.
This dude, he never really showed his struggle. You know, we understand, oh, we're all humans and we all make mistakes, but he never showed those mistakes, not for real. I think he wrote about it or something like that, but he never showed that side, so it's not really all on the women. But I've seen a lot of women put this dude on the pedestal to the point of idealizing him and even comparing their man to him. Like, they'll compare their man's good, bad, and ugly whole story to Derrick Jaxn's snippet.
This is narcissism 100%. You do not need a degree in psychology for you to know somebody, for you to be able to recognize somebody that is mentally ill. I mean, it's just like saying you need to be a policeman or a policewoman to know when a person or a situation is dangerous. No, you don't have to be. So when I see a narcissist, I know 100%. I went on Google to search the meaning of narcissism, and I tell you, this is narcissism 100%. I just feel like this man, he's using his wife and he's trying to capitalize off her pain, and that's very abusive. It's unfortunate that a lot of women are in abusive relationships, abusive marriages, simply because they do not want, you know, a particular label on them, simply because the society have told them that you know, they have to act a certain way, they have to do things a certain way. Men are polygamous in nature, women cannot cheat, you know, blah 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 blah. I am no relationship expert, but please, ladies and even the men, if you are in any sort of abusive relationship, please leave. Nobody gets an award for the most endured person in an abusive relationship. Nobody. Your mental health, your peace of mind, and your happiness should matter first. Alright guys, so that completes the video. I know this is such a short one, but I just needed to do this quick one because I know, you know, I needed this video to be out there and I needed to air my opinion on this, you know, current situation. Let me know what your thoughts are about this whole Derrick Jaxn situation. But for me personally, I feel like he 100% knows what he's doing and he's benefiting from this more at the expense of the happiness of the one he claims to love. But regardless, let me know what you think and let's continue the conversation down in the comment section below. As always, if you haven't subscribed, please do so by tapping on the subscribe button and then turning on the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a brand new video. So yeah, that will be all for today guys, and remember, prioritize your mental health. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.